Ladies and gentlemen, here we are back on your screen. You hear CC is the Champions Corner. If you went to the merch shop, you have this hat right now. Yeah, just like I got a few of them, but it's us. It's us. You know what I'm saying? But we got a lot to talk about. We have a great pay-per-view coming up this weekend, Revolution from AEW. See how that's going to unfold. But right here, you're going to get our predictions for that show. And we got some hot predictions going on for you. But something else that's hot, the road to WrestleMania. Man, did y'all see Monday Night Raw? Puck went off on everybody. He said, give him a name, he'll talk about it. He got some words for everybody. We have a few more than words than Seth Rollins. He had some fists flying. They was all over the arena. They was backstage, out of bus, everywhere. And so I'm ready for that cage match on next week. And I'm also going to talk about some things on NXT leading up to Roadblock. And I'm ready for that because I'm trying to see why are they conjoining these belts already when they just brought the NXT Women's North American title out. I'm trying to figure it out. But we're talking about all that right here on this episode on the Champions Corner podcast with a real fast meet.
Step into the ring, it's the Champions Corner time. Champions Corner podcast with a real fans meet. Champions Corner podcast with a real fans meet.
Thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and start with the beginning of the week, how the Monday Night Raw went. Like I said, I got to talk about that Punk, man. Punk came out ready to spit fire, drop some pipe bombs. That's what he does. The voice of the voiceless. If nobody else going to say it, he going to say it for him. Because a lot of people are afraid, hey, it's The Rock. I mean, he the final boss for real. It ain't just a nickname. He the final boss. He out here. He on the board. You know what I'm saying? But he called that man, him and John Cena, both fraud. And, he talking this BS. He slapping your arm. Ain't none of that mean nothing.
Disrespectful to the final boss. Disrespectful.
He said, I don't need no fake title. I don't know why you carrying that around. You don't need it. I earned it. I earned to be the people's champion. That's why they chant my name. They follow along with it. The fans follow along with it. I got my brother Sean Player, Professor BJ. Y'all got to tell me something. How'd y'all feel about what CM Punk had to say about all the people, everybody?
Man, Raw brought the heat, brothers. Raw brought the straight heat. It's what should have happened. There's no more need for CM Punk to talk to Seth Rollins. There's no more need for them to have any type of conversation. We just need an all-out brawl, and that's what we got on Monday night. But I want to back up a little bit because he did say that The Rock is a fraud. Okay, we can negotiate on that. Maybe, maybe not. But he also said that, The Rock is, he has the championship, fake title is what he put it, right? But let's forget, Muhammad Ali deemed The Rock the people's champion. I mean, that's legitimate. That happened. That's in the archives of history. Now, I'm a little biased because, I lean more to the heels. I'm a little biased, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask about this whole topic. It was electrifying, to say the least. I'm interested to see what is really going to happen moving forward because a lot of people up to this point thought the road to WrestleMania was a little stale. They thought it was a little boring, but here we are. We in the thick of it, and it is on and popping. I mean, they've left the terminal. They're in the plane. They done took off. I mean, it's taking off now. And the brawl that they had on Monday Night Raw, I mean, was so masterful. I mean, even to the point where Becky Lynch had to take down her tweet because CM Punk said, hey, if you don't get your boy, if you don't get your man, if you don't get him, right? So apparently he put a tweet out there and it just disappeared. So we don't know what that's all about. But
it's still out there in the universe. I'm sure it's out there in the universe. Somebody got it.
I want to see what she said. But am I the only one that's still reeling from the John Cena heel turn. I mean, I've been watching that at least.
Hey.
I watched that all week long. I mean, I watched it all week long, and
I know I did.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I know you threw it around on the show, but it's one thing to talk about it, and then it's one thing to actually see it. I mean, we're talking about a babyface. Like John is a white meat babyface, right? I mean, it gets no. There's no other babyface than John Cena. I mean, you talking about Make a Wish, you can go down the list. John Cena is a face. And for him to turn heel, I mean, I've been looking at it and just salivating all week long because I think he did the right thing. I think he did the right thing by joining the Final Boss. I thought about something you said on the last show, Crump. You said that Cena might win the 17-time, might become 17-time champion.
Mm-hmm.
Longer I sit here and think on that, not a far stretch. It's not that far from reality.
Hey, especially when not with signing with The Rock.
Signing with The Rock, and they just dropped 3 other dates that apparently he's going to be on SmackDown. It makes me wonder, and is he really going to win the title?
He gonna be on them dates with the championship.
That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it's looking like.
But
But
boy, he had them kids crying. Boy, you see the video of them kids crying for real. The kids throwing their toys down the stairs.
you see the whole first like front section right there when it happened. I mean, and like I said, people out there in the digital on this, just let it cook. Let them do what they got to do. Let them do what they have to do. It all work its way out because, I mean, if all else fails, you got Triple H at the helm, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all right, people.
It's going to be good. But like I said, I had posted on TikTok about him being like Captain America, saying Hail Hydra, and, trying, going against everything he stood for. But in reality, he might be the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And Rock got him under like a spell or whatever.
I mean, you had your boy out there with stage. Now I missed that on the live. I mean, he was.
Travis Scott had to sage everything. Boy, Travis Scott was doing a lot.
I don't know what that was all about.
I don't know. He put it on Cody too.
Yeah, I mean, he slapped the mess out of Cody. I got a chance to see the angle. He slapped the mess out of Cody.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Raw went line. He slapped the mess out of Cody.
They say he popped his eardrum and gave him a black eye. I don't know how true all that is. We ain't seen Cody since, so I don't know. We gonna see. But he might be the Captain America to get the Winter Soldier back throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Might be the one. But I think Cena gonna get this championship at WrestleMania, and then Cody B will be on the chase to get it back.
I'm 50
and bring him back to the babyface side.
I'm 50-50 on it right now.
I don't know. What you think, Professor?
No, I don't think Cena's going to win at WrestleMania. That I don't think. But no, the promo was really good. The promo was electrifying. That's one thing about CM Punk. People ask me why I like CM Punk. It's because he's captivating in the things that he says. He's never really had any wasted words when he's on the microphone for the most part. I love how he went at The Rock, how he went at Cena, even a little bit of Seth Rollins. I don't know. He really pushed the buttons. I love that, as soon as Seth Rollins came out, it was on site, no questions asked. He just went right up and started punching that dude in the mouth. So that's going to be a pretty good build-up. They're Hell in the Cell. Is it a cage match or Hell in the Cell? What is it?
Cage match.
Just a cage match. Okay. The cage match is going to be interesting. I guess we can imagine Roman is going to appear, maybe this triple threat. Who knows? As far as the Cena thing goes, yeah, I like it. I still like it. It's a different dynamic. People wanted him to do a heel turn for a minute. It's gotten in a lot of people's skin. It's hit waves across. They talk about it on ESPN. Shannon Sharp says something about it. Yeah, they mentioned it on. I like to watch Seth Meyers as he does his closer look takes. It's a late night show. He analogized the news to the John Cena heel turn. He broke it all down and did a full side by side comparison. Yeah. So it's like, it really broke records, whatnot. But no, Cena's not going to win at Mania. I just don't see that. I do see it as, I don't know, I guess he could, but I don't think so. I don't know, because I don't know. We'll see. That's a whole different topic. But I like the promo.
Oh yeah. But the Cena thing is so big, it got people who are non-wrestling fans wanting to tune in to see what's going on. Yeah. I see a video of this guy said, I have never watched WWE, but I continue to see John Cena, because you know John Cena from other things, from movies and whatnot. I feel see John Cena about this John Cena heel turn. He didn't even know what really a heel turn was. But he's trying to he's just intrigued by what's going on because he continues to see it on his feed. And so he's like, whoever is in the wrestling universe, let me know something. Wrestling community, let me know. So I need details. I need follow up. And that's what they want. They want people who are not wrestling fans to get involved in this. And this is one of the biggest things that ever happened in wrestling. And it's getting non-wrestling fans interested. And that's when you know it's WrestleMania time, WrestleMania season, when that stuff like that happens. So
and Sharp say, you gonna pay this Cena.
All right. Oh yeah, everybody mad at Cena right now. I know people who've been wanting him to be a heel for years. The kids are mad, but the millennials are overjoyed because we've been wanting this for a long time. I've enjoyed Cena either way, but I'm excited to see how it plays out because I feel like he got to change his whole look, his theme song. So I think Travis Scott do his theme song. I don't care what you got to do.
Man, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't want to see Travis Scott again. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he gonna be there somewhere.
I don't know what this new heel look is gonna look like. I don't know what. I can't imagine. I don't know. I tell you what, I don't want.
Dr. Thugonomics, he was a heel.
Yeah, that was like a year, right? It's because I looked. It was like from 02 to 03. That was it. And then so I think that's the date. But I don't know what his heel turn is gonna look like. I don't want the Dr. Thugonomics. I don't want that.
Oh, nah. That ain't.
No, he's not gonna be that. No, you don't really go back. You only go forward with your character.
Yeah, some people been saying that though. I'm like, nah, that ain't the way to go. He done pull that back enough times. Dr. Thugonomics is over, right? he might blow it out.
What? If anything, he might just come out in a suit.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like the corporate champion, hair slick back.
Not even corporate champion. Just I never really watched the Total Bellas. Right, I never really watched all that, but when I watch clips of the Total Bellas, John Cena's a jerk, and I mean, just be that guy, robotic, stern. I mean, that's just what John Cena seems to be anyway. Except, don't be so politically correct. Be more dickish, Be more of a jerk in the things you say, and just wear a suit and be like, fans may boo me, but fans are pretty stupid and fickle anyway. I wouldn't want their approval as it is.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't got to be extra.
Yeah, he don't. But that first appearance is going to be everything. And first appearance of Cody Rhodes also, I want to see that back and forth. I need to see that back. I want to see each of them on their own reacting to the situation or doing the follow-up of the situation that happened at the end of Elimination Chamber. But I'm also ready to see the back and forth. I want individual of both and the back and forth. I'm ready for both.
That's the thing, right? I only got to wait till SmackDown. Even then, it's not going to be this Friday.
Nope. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be this Friday. It was kind of let down if it ain't. I don't know. I mean, we'll all still be intrigued, but we want a little taste of something. Give me something this Friday on SmackDown, but we'll see. But I also want to speak on about Seth Rollins. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if y'all saw Raw recap with Sam Roberts, interviewing Seth Rollins, but. They did like first episode of they got a new, I guess, post show of Raw talking about what happened on Raw, and Seth Rollins was on it, and this was like immediately after Adam Pearce pulled him apart. He's in the bus and he's frazzled, whatnot, kind of trying to come down off the situation because him and Punk was brawling all over the arena and like I said backstage, and Seth Rollins asking him, why do you hate CM Punk? Why is the hatred so deep within you or whatever? Like he was saying, Punk he's everything he called The Rock and Cena. That's what he is. He's a fraud, a coward. He gave up on himself and gave up on his dreams and whatnot years ago. But I don't know how true that is. And the one thing I really didn't think was true was saying Seth Rollins like, I'm trying to mind my business and here he comes. Like, bro, CM Punk has been tracing the World Heavyweight Championship or whatever, WWE Championship, and you continue to hit your music and come out there and bother him. And he gets aggravated every time your music hits. So what are you talking about?
He pretty much said that over his dead body. Over his dead body. And so when this cage match happens, is it really going to be over? I doubt it.
No.
Oh, it's not meant to be over.
I don't know, somebody just speak untruths to me because whatever he's saying, that's what he's doing to Punk. Punk is dumb too.
Seth Rollins is coming out very delusional in every feud he's been in. Because right now, even with the Roman feud, we talk about how he feels as if Roman slighted him. When it's like, remember, dude, you're the one that betrayed the Shield and set off all of this to begin with. So it's like, I don't know. It's a lot of Seth Rollins. It's a really hard. It's hard to root for him to some degree because I can't really get behind his cause.
He's self-righteous. Self-righteous. Because it's not, if the shoe was on the other foot, it would be right. But because it's him, that's the one that's, is reaping the benefits of all these losses that are stacking up, I mean, he's hell-bent to get rid of CM Punk. For what reason? I don't know. I guess over a phone call?
I mean, it's more, I feel it's more than that. It's different. He didn't call anybody. He thought, I guess he said CM Punk thought everybody should be on his side in the situation where when he left, he thought everybody else should leave instead of doing what Seth Rollins and a number of other wrestlers did, stay there and fight inside. While CM Punk wanted to do it outside and tear WWE down the way it was. And that's what Seth Rollins to you say. You could continue to spew venom at WWE and wanted to tear it down.
Right. Now, I wouldn't say that CM Punk gave up on his dreams. I mean, he just was fed up with the direction of the company and wanted to look for something else. I mean, how many people out there in the digital land do that every day at their job?
Yeah.
That's true. But it becomes this type of question, right? So it's like, CM Punk chose not to wrestle for X number of years and decided to come back when AEW popped out. There were other companies. You had TNA, there was New Japan, but Punk didn't decide to come back to that. So it's like, did Punk decide to come back to wrestling, or did he wait until someone was willing to pay him the big bucks to come back to wrestling? Because if he wasn't going to get no millions of dollars at WWE, then there was nowhere else to go. But Tony Khan, I'm pretty sure Tony Khan raked out at least a couple million for CM Punk to come in. So that's what some people look at him and like, you're a hypocrite because you came back for the money. You didn't come back because you love the sport. So there's that perspective of CM Punk.
I mean, I understand that. But if you say you the best in the world, get the best price for being the best in the world.
And not only that, these are different times. So the money is out there. So you're going to pay me for what I'm worth? Why not?
Hey, I'm away from my family all the time. I got to travel day in, day out, and whatever. Pay me for it. Pay me the right amount I feel I'm worth. And he did that. He went to UFC. It didn't work out there, but he tried it. He had the balls enough to try it because a lot of people wouldn't do it.
It definitely didn't work out there.
It definitely didn't. And he did come back to WWE, in a sense, do that backstage show or whatever it was called. And so he tried to do with WWE a little, to have a little deal with them, but it led to nothing. And so AEW come around, something he liked. He felt that was growing and it was worth it. And plus he had stars that he knows that are there who his former friends or he used to talk to in WWE. So why not go there? And they paying me. Why wouldn't I do it?
No, I understand. I'm just saying, why wouldn't you also go prior to TNA? Why wouldn't you go back to Ring of Honor? Why wouldn't you go at least to New Japan? Well, I mean, he tried other things. He tried UFC and he got his butt handed to him. But if you really love wrestling, this is what Miz threw at Bryan Danielson at one point. He was like, if you really love wrestling, why don't you go back to those bingo halls yourself? So it's like, people talk about they love wrestling, but it's like, do you really love wrestling or do you want to get paid to wrestle? I don't know.
Was he burnt out, mentally?
Well, he said that at one point, but it's like, again, you could just go back and do occasional stuff. Like, he ain't saying you got to do it every week.
They was asking him to do it every week. Cool. That's what Vince McMahon wanted him to do.
No, not WWE. I'm talking about after he left WWE. Like, Ring of Honor, TNA and all. Why not do that stuff?
I guess he just, like I said, burnt out on wrestling, period. And he wanted to have other aspirations. I mean, nothing wrong with that, having other aspirations. That's what a lot of other people, big stars, are doing. They either acting or doing something like that. And CM Punk also did that. He did some acting.
What acting he did?
He was on our show Heel.
Oh, but he heals or whatever. Like way after the fact, though.
I'm not saying he ain't doing it right at all, but I'm like saying he just took time for himself, took time to be with AJ and and he just, like I say, he just got married. So he enjoyed his married life. He went to UFC and then eventually, like I said, got on the backstage show, then with the AEW, and now he's back at WWE.
I know,
so
but
it's a 10-year span of trying different things, and his love is still there for wrestling and WWE. So here he is, and he's been great since he came back.
No, I believe me, I agree with that. It's just, I get that standpoint of how Punk is a hypocrite in his own right. I can see it from that light. I can, because it does to me come off like, okay, dude, if you really love wrestling, you could at least done a stint in the G1. just one G1 in New Japan if you really love wrestling. So I don't know. I mean, that's from a standpoint.
It was kind of like Cody. Like when Cody left WWE, he went back to the independent scene. So that's kind of like what you're saying, right? Because
Cody went out to build his name.
Right.
Yeah. Cody's a little bit different because when Cody left, he told Vince, I want out, and he wanted to make a name for himself to prove he was that guy. Here's how we got Cody. CM Punk had already made a name for himself. He made a name for himself in the Independence and Ring of Honor, and then he moved to WWE. He became a bigger name after his feuds and the Summer of Punk and all that. And then it's like he left, and it's kind of, I'm thinking from a standpoint, if you're a featured act, Ice Cube, well, Busta Rhymes, whoever, right? You occasionally go out and you just do a show. I'm not saying you got to go on tour. I'm just saying you just do a show.
Like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, you just do a show. You ain't got to do a tour. You ain't got to commit to something. Be like, hey, I'm coming in, surprise appearance. Here I am, now leaving. Like a CM Punk.
But I mean, and that's one of the things Cody came at Punk about when they was going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm more CM Punk than CM Punk.
He is.
Because I did everything you said in that pipe bomb or whatever.
No, that was a good promo. That was a good promo.
I did that. So it went on independence, built my name up, went through every company, got gold, and came EVP. AEW didn't work out. I'm the American Nightmare here in WWE.
That's why it should be the Mania match. But I get it, it's Cena, but it really should be Punk. Hey,
Cena gonna bring some heat too now.
It should be Punk and Cody though. It just the dynamic of those two.
That's still coming. I'm pretty sure that's still coming down the line or whatever it is. Wow. Like I said, depending on what this match and we talking about a triple threat match leads to, and what will be on the line on this match in this match. So we still could get that somehow.
It could go multiple ways now. But I don't see it happening as if there's a night one match with the implications of them getting into the title picture with Cody and John Cena. I don't see that happening.
Wow, I didn't think about that. I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I used to see it before John.
I mean, it could, right? But I hope it doesn't.
Well, before John got involved, I saw it happening that way. But now that John did what he did on Elimination Chamber, it has to be Cody versus Cena. So
yeah, that has to just be one-on-one.
Yeah, but now. Yeah. But where does that leave the final boss? Because some people online think that the final boss is maybe night one. It'd be a tag match. Like I hope they don't do that. Like it was.
No, don't do that again. I mean, it was cool. It was cool for last year.
Hold on, we talking about what? The Rock and John Cena versus Cody and Steve Austin.
That would be hot, though.
Oh boy.
Oh, Stone. Hey, they'll probably do like a shoot. Showing like his ATV riding through the desert.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lord.
And then riding through the desert. Like, you'll see that on the screen, the ATV riding through the desert. And then you hear that glass. Boy, that place is going to go bananas.
That would, listen, that'll put butts in the seats. All right.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Stone Cold be at,
but I would still know. I don't
being that Stone Cold didn't show up at WrestleMania 40. He didn't show up at these other shows.
This would be the one.
But he's another one that you have to throw the bag at for him to come. So,
which is crazy to me.
Why?
Like, did he? I don't know. I just thought Stone Cold just would come back. I mean, I know he get some money, but
he could just do it for the love. Is that what you're saying?
You set yourself up. You set yourself up.
I mean, he came back at what? 32. I mean, what did he get for that?
He probably got the bag.
Hey, listen, man.
Come on, they can give it to him. They making way more money now. They give it to him.
Listen, man. Those stunners hurt those hips. All right, you can't be doing those stunners like they used to.
You got two bad knees, so.
Right? I mean, you can't just be coming out stunning people.
You know what? Didn't he break his neck?
Man, if he did a whole match with Kevin Owens, he could do this.
Yeah, that was one time. All right,
that
was
I know.
Best.
I mean,
that was
one time. That was what, 2022. He could do it 2025. Let's get it. Come on.
He got a little gas in the tank. Well, he was on E, and that light was on in the middle of that match.
Well, I need you to get that rattlesnake venom and fill it up. Let's come on. Now get them beers in you. Get them Stone Cold Budweiser, Steve Weisers.
That's gonna make it worse. You putting sugar in the tank.
Get them Steve Weisers going.
Putting water in the tank.
Put water in the tank like that bad gas you get out there in the country.
All right. Oh, not gonna do that.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. ATV right across the street like that through the desert, and you hear that glass.
That'd be a big moment.
But I don't want that to be the match for night one.
I don't either. I don't want that to be the match either.
Because now I end up having to be the main event, and we have other matches that could main event right now.
I'd rather see It's John Cena and Cody on night 2. The
Yeah.
Rock be the puppet master throughout this whole thing.
Right.
And that's it. Yeah.
Cause right, the Rock ain't got to wrestle.
No, at this point, he
No.
really doesn't. Yeah. He's doing more just causing chaos and confusion.
Yeah,
So-
being the final boss, just being an ominous presence. Yeah, that's big enough.
But fellas, do you guys? We talked about this in our group chat. Like that truck that had Austin on it and John Cena. This has happened back when it was raining.
Yeah.
Is this the long forward thinking of the WWE, or was that just coincidence?
That's a hell of a coincidence. If like I said, especially if Stone Cold get involved, that's a hell of a coincidence. Come on now.
I don't know. I'm going with coincidence. That's just way too far out there. Like, come on. I mean,
I was
it's
like, if
possible,
Stone Cold gets involved, come on now.
but it just feels like such a bumpy road for all of that. Like, we can't act like the whole Cody movement didn't happen and plans change.
Yeah, but it's already holes in the thing anyway. Holes in the whole setup.
Cody always needs a team to go up against the ball.
Hey,
Like
sometimes
he
it takes
Captain
that much.
America and John Cena is the winter soldier. That's why I
And you
say
know what?
that.
Hey, Cody has his one-on-one battles. Captain America had his single movies, but you know what? Even Captain America's third movie was Civil War, and that had everyone in it.
Everybody. That was basically
Like,
the
that's just
movie.
what Captain America is. He's a team go-getter.
He's a leader. He's the quarterback.
He uses people.
I don't think that was a
That's all he
coincidence.
does.
I think that was long-term storytelling. I don't think that was a coincidence. Man, come on. Now that Cena's healed and he was on the truck the same night when The Rock beat Cody up in the rain.
They might have had different plans with Cena. Cena's like, I couldn't do it. Cena was at WrestleMania 40, by the way.
Yeah, he helped Cody get it. That
Yeah.
might come up.
So that probably was the whole call back there. Now we're just recalling back to it because I don't know.
Because
I don't know. I feel like the heel turn was planned after all of that, not before that.
I agree.
Like, because I want to know if Cena didn't win, what the Rock would have done in that situation. If Cena didn't win and Cody said no still, what would have happened after that?
Probably would have been whoever won the elimination chamber.
It just been whoever.
Yeah, I think it would have been whoever.
They would have sold their soul.
Yeah, because
But
everyone
I
in
don't
there
know,
would have
'cause
had a
it's just-
reason just about.
It's just how Cena looked at him, and it's like they already had that plan going. Because if you see the official poster of Elimination Chamber, they had
They
Cena,
switch it. Yeah.
Cena, Rock, and Travis Scott up there.
Yeah, they did switch it the night of too.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was like,
But before that switch, they've always had Cena as the standout on the Elimination Chamber poster.
they did.
Yep.
But I thought he was
That's
going to have him winning, especially me. And so it came to fruition. Like I said, you can try to put holes in the nitpick all you want to, but that's still one of the best moments of all time. One of the best heel turns, one of the best moments. And we're gonna do a show of the best heel turns. We might do a top 10 list for y'all.
Oh man, Triple H is all out through that. God.
I'm sorry, a heel turn? When did he? You gotta be a face in order to turn heel. When was he ever a face?
I mean, like heel moments. Like, come on.
Well, no, we didn't say heel moments. We said heel turn.
turns. Come on.
You gotta admit, Triple H has some classic heel moments. God.
Well, we're not okay.
I mean, the
that's
heel
not
turn
what-
again with him and Shawn Michaels. I mean, we talked about it a number of times on the show where he
was the face at that point. DJ,
well,
he
see,
wasn't the face.
I'm not convinced that they weren't heels in themselves. Like, they were DX and they were causing ruckus.
No.
Now, I know people were happy with the ruckus they were causing, but that's some heel shit,
No, we talking about where Shawn didn't know. Well, no one knew who attacked Shawn, and Triple H was like, "I'm gonna find out who did this for you."
Yeah.
He was a face at that moment. He was a face.
Well, he was a face. Okay.
He was a
I don't
face.
know. Okay.
he don't believe it.
Because he's never a face. That's like Randy Orton. Randy Orton's never a face. He's always a heel. Even with the RK Bro, I was waiting for him to just turn on. Matt Riddle. Boy, I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
I tell you, out of sight, out of mind with people. Right?
Sometimes, yeah, boy, but
That's what happened when you leave the machine.
don't do that.
You become Coke.
No, don't do that.
no.
We'll talk about
Oh,
Coke
yeah.
in a moment.
We're gonna talk about it.
Are we
got
going
a
to
big
talk about
match this
Coke?
weekend.
Oh, yeah, I guess we are.
We
I'm
got
coping.
to. We got to.
Just
Why
coping
not?
with life. You coping with life.
I gotta talk about somebody else who's coping, Miss Rhea Ripley. Because if you seen that promo she had after she lost on Monday Night Raw
I
to
did see
Io
that.
Sky.
That was
She
good.
was in on that was a good promo. So BJ said on the last episode that Rhea gives good promos. I gotta renege on what I said. That was a good promo she did.
Yeah. And she's saying how dumb she is about how she can't just focus. And I've got girl that was interviewing her, but
she's tying in. She's tying in everything. It was beautiful.
Yeah. And how she comes to the realization that she feels isolated. That she's away from Judgment Day. Dawn left her for Liv. She lost the championship beforehand.
Damien's on another show.
Yeah, Damien's on SmackDown. So she thought she had a friend in Bianca. I mean, but she came at Bianca first, and whatnot. Bianca just out because Bianca actually, not retaliated, but answered what she was saying on Twitter.
Was she referring to EO as her friend?
Well, she was saying EO too.
Yeah, both of them. Which I mean, technically, what happened doesn't mean you're not friends. It's just competitive competition. That's just what happens.
That's what we try to tell Kevin Owens.
Lord.
Well, that's a little. Well, it's okay. I'm not even getting into that. Well, I will say this real quick. Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, right? Before each game, they would actually kiss each other on the cheek. But once the game started, they were trying to kill each other on the court. That's just what it is sometimes, Rhea. Yeah, like I can still be a friend, but I'm gonna slap you when I want to win the championship. I'm gonna try to put you down.
Right. That's what we're telling Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins.
Well, I don't understand Kevin Owens. Like, Kevin Owens understands that. He was expecting Sammy to help him in a moment where he wasn't fighting Sammy. He helped. Yeah. Okay, since you brought it up, I bet if Roman Reigns was in that match, Sammy probably would have done something.
Yep. But
yes, Tribal Chief.
Oh, get out of here.
Okay.
No, but Rhea felt like Bianca was cheering for EO the whole time. But Bianca said she was cheering for both of them. She was cheering them both in that match.
Yeah, and Rhea, she should have just stayed in the back.
She should have. She was still wearing.
She's scouting her opponent for WrestleMania.
She's supposed to be on television too.
Man, no.
You know the best view in the arena is a television view because it's everywhere. You see it from every angle.
I get it, but she want to be in that. She's Bianca Belair. Let her be showcased in front of the people.
She could have been in the back watching the TV monitor in the back.
No, let's be front row. I don't see who my opponent going to be.
I did not see that coming at all.
Oh yeah, EO winning. Yeah, the way she reversed that riptide on the top rope. Oh, that was dope. To Hurricane Rana.
It was a clean win too.
Clean reverses riptide, hit the what's it called, the moonsault splash. 1, 2, 3. And I loved how the way she tribute to all her members of Damage Control. She did all of their moves to Rhea in that match. Well, Oscar, Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, she did all of their moves in that match.
No Rhea. Bailey, huh? No Bailey to Bailey?
I don't know if she did that one. I don't know. I don't remember doing that part. But
can't forget the founder of the group, but okay.
Yeah, it should. But that machine ain't no more. Bailey on her own.
The Diz race specs.
Yeah, but it's what Bianca said. About what Rhea was talking about. I already had my spot to WrestleMania, so I was cheering for both of y'all the whole match. And then you came and pushed the ish out of me. This is childish behavior. I swear I'm really trying to manage everything, but I just feel like I'm always in some ish. Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. So
it's because you set yourself up that way.
No.
Yourself up.
Figure got to go out here, get a championship, be with her girls. But her girls are fighting right now, and she has to go forward.
I thought you're right. Her girls are fighting right now because I thought her girls was Jade and Naomi. Did she just not check on Naomi? Because she couldn't be by the hospital bed watching the match with Naomi.
In real life, yeah, that's what you do. In wrestling, that ain't how it works. We gotta talk on the next show.
Wow, no one.
You know that's how it works.
I hate that part about. I know that's the one trope I cannot stand about wrestling. No one has a cell phone.
Somebody, you didn't go see. All she gotta say is somebody. They both not answering the phone. They ain't talking right now.
No, you don't do not disturb.
No. Right, that's what they doing because Naomi don't want to confess about what happened, what she did.
But she probably can't talk because her throat was probably collapsed. She got
no. She went. She went to that premiere of that movie.
Well, she was at a movie premiere.
Yeah, and she had a
neck cast.
Yeah, but she had like some cloth around it, like it went with her outfit and everything.
Oh, what? Listen, Bianca is caught up in stuff because she put herself in there, and the reason why I say that is because she know doggone well what happened to Jey. She know.
Oh, you still think she
saying
did it,
that?
huh?
Now,
a lot of people still saying that. I don't know, man.
I saw the look.
So
at
the idea
Elimination Chamber.
is,
I saw the look at the Elimination Chamber when Jey came up through the ring and Naomi looks back at Bianca. What she look back at Bianca for? Because she know.
But Bianca, no, I'm saying Naomi had that look too. She before she looked at Bianca, she looked at her, looked like, oh man, she's here, actually here. Oh my God, and she was like, oh yes, Jey. Oh, finally.
She was like, oh man. Yep.
Naomi had that
Bianca,
look, but everybody getting on
Bianca was like, Bianca thought Jey was coming to get Liv. She was like, yeah, Liv, you about to get it.
Right, because when they did the close up of like the voice in the pod, they had the mic in the pod. She said that, oh, you thought Liv? Oh yeah, but then she was so surprised when Naomi got hit.
Yep.
By Jey. So that's why I said, how it's gonna be Bianca? Everybody says Bianca. So she was taking her jacket off when Jey was coming out.
Nah, she did an award for that one.
It was just hype.
They might win an Emmy for that one.
It was good.
We'll see.
But everybody keeps saying it's Bianca. Bianca just trying to move forward until she gets some answers from Jada or Naomi. But she still won the chamber, and she has to focus on WrestleMania. Like Rhea not focusing and looking at her and lost the match.
Yep. So she like Drew McIntyre.
Right.
That's always been Rhea's case.
You could have won.
Remember, what was that match
Bad Blood
she had against? Those are the shark cage, right?
The Dominique.
Well,
when
when
Dominique was in the
Raquel
shark
came
cage.
back. Yeah, how she couldn't focus on winning the match.
Rhea couldn't focus.
That irked me so much.
Yep.
All right, you had Liv beat, but you want to go out and hit Dominic with a kendo stick for what?
Kendo stick. Yep.
So Rhea got to learn.
That was a waste of time.
But the thing is, she realizes that, and that's what she kept saying. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I can't focus. I can't focus. I keep my eye on the ball. So it's like she's self-aware, but she continues to make these mistakes.
Right.
So now she got to find herself back to WrestleMania. And that's why I'm like, it's probably going to be a triple threat, but I was looking forward to like a one-on-one between Rhea and Bianca, because even Rhea wanted that. She said, I've been building myself up on Raw. Bianca been building herself up on SmackDown. But we know this was shows every now and again, but they've been building themselves on separate brands, and this was the moment. This is the match I've wanted for years. It slipped through her fingers because she wasn't focused.
Do you think it's going to be a triple threat?
I feel like, Rhea got to be at WrestleMania. I mean, what else she going to do? She ain't fighting nobody else. She ain't got no beef with nobody else, really. I don't want to see her Liv again. I don't see her in no tag team match against Liv and Raquel.
Right.
So all I see is a triple threat, because, I mean, you see how they came out after Elimination Chamber.
The real question is, how do you get to that triple threat? Does Rhea play the whole, I want my rematch clause, or does she just complain and moan until she gets her way?
Possibly. And I hope they don't do like no back and forth title switching right before WrestleMania, because she can ask for a rematch and they have a rematch on Raw and then she wins it, and then that's too much of a mess for me.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's too much of a mess. So I always say, hey, you give my rematch, I give you a shot, even though, because the reason she gave you a shot, because she cost Io a match into the chamber against Liv. She cost her. That's why she gave her a match.
Yeah. So she owed it to her.
So
and Io won.
Yep.
Right, and she can't beat Io one-on-one.
Io one-on-one.
Yeah. All I say is Rhea gonna ask for a rematch and ask to be in that match, or find a way to be in that match. But like I said, that just ain't the match I was looking for, but it's still gonna be great.
With the general manager they have, it's probably gonna have to be some type of match she's gonna have to do, I guess. Yeah, she got to earn it.
I don't know, because you give somebody else a shot in that, and it's like, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe Rhea does have to earn it. She lost it.
But she does have a rematch.
Well, they don't do rematch clauses. Rematch clauses are like
not
occasional. Like that's Trick Williams. Yeah. All right. He's sitting here purposely trying to murder people.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has yet to get his rematch. So it's like, it's not always guaranteed.
He going hard at Eddie Thorpe right now. He trying to get him. He trying to get, he jacking up anybody who coming in the way of that.
Yep.
So Trick. I don't know.
I feel like Rhea might need to earn it. I get if I feel like she ain't seen her.
I mean, possibly. I just don't see. I'm trying to see how it would happen, other than her just asking for a match in there.
How do you get a triple threat though? Like that's the thing.
Well, all I can say, other thing, people been talking about Bianca. They should have said it should have been disqualification because Bianca pushed her.
Yeah, I know.
And so that could be.
I'm glad the referee did disqualify though.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen. But that could be a way that Rhea tries to get in there. It should have been disqualification. I was distracted, or you
No,
know,
you
or
still
something like
let
that.
that to yourself.
But
Like,
Yeah, you
that
was trying to
day-
yourself for real, but I mean, because she
It
even
had-
admitted that.
It had nothing to do with the ending of that match. The ending
Yeah,
of the
that's
match-
all right.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out a way like how to get her in there.
She doesn't have a
Wait.
strong case.
Nah, really.
She gonna make it. Like you said, you don't have a WrestleMania without Rhea Ripley because she's still one of the biggest women in the entire roster. In fact, speaking of
Yeah.
which, there's talks that they may be doing another all women pay-per-view, July 5th.
I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it. But
That's way what we do.
oh yeah. And to your point, BJ, we was talking about a couple episodes ago about other women need to be built up other than
Your top women.
Your top women.
Liv, Rhea, Bianca. Yeah.
And this is the way they did of doing it. Letting EO, not say letting, but EO beating her continues to build EO's stock because she was a great WWE champion. She held it from SummerSlam to WrestleMania.
You know, she's a Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam champion, yeah. And multiple time tag team champion. And now she beat Rhea 1-on-1 fairly.
Right.
Nobody from Damage Control was there, but this is how you do it. Have somebody beat your top woman. Well, at least one of them.
Well, you know, Liv gonna be involved somehow. If Rhea has to earn this, I can't imagine Liv not being involved. Because that's a good counter opponent to Rhea, and then it's probably gonna be a new person in there, or maybe be a fatal 4-way or something, or I don't know, because she's gonna have to earn it. But I don't see how on paper she's gonna earn it. So
yeah. And I see Liv and Raquel defending the tag team titles against Alexa and maybe Nikki Cross.
Alexa and Nikki Cross.
Because they teamed before.
Right.
But Nikki Cross was like the superhero gimmick, I think, at the time.
Yeah, she was. She was
And
almost
then,
a superhero.
Yeah, so Alexa still has that doll thing. So I think she could still get involved with the Y6.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss, yeah. And I see them with all the Y6 having a little story with them because they ain't been doing nothing.
Well,
so
Bo Dallas has been hurt. Well, he wasn't cleared to wrestle.
But with that gimmick, you ain't got to wrestle. That's like Karrion Kross walking around being the devil on everybody's shoulder. You ain't got to wrestle.
You got to be active, and I don't know who he was out with. So it's like it probably was something he couldn't actually be physically
be in the ring with, you know.
But he got a crew. He don't have to be physical. He can be outside. Let the crew do it.
No, what I'm saying is he might have had something that prevented him from being available to do anything.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. That's why I can't feel like.
I mean, who can say he can't walk? You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
I mean, Bray Wyatt had the same instance, and here we are.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like it's a way around that. Do some vignettes and have everybody else do something still physically there. I don't know. It's a way around that. That gimmick they got, it's a way around it. I feel like. But as far as tag team titles, I think it's Alexa Bliss could get with them and do something. I think that'll be. I don't think I can see what Liv doing because Liv got to do something. With the year Liv has had, she got to do something at WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania. Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. There's no shame in doing something at Backlash. Not everyone has to be at Mania. That's all I keep saying.
Not everybody gonna be that man, but the year Liv had.
You got 2 nights now.
I know you got 2 nights, but I mean, come on, you can still pack in a lot of advertising. We can't act like that's not going to happen. Some of these matches will get a long time. We can't act like that's not going to happen. So it's like you can do 5 matches per night.
Yeah, and Liv gonna be in one of them.
I'm not saying she isn't. It's just some matches. Just don't be surprised if some people don't make it. Some people do make it. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see if Jey Uso make it to WrestleMania with Gunther giving him hell every week.
Everything has pretty much overshadowed this Jey Uso and Gunther's match.
Yeah, I'll tell you why, too, because I don't like how they're telling the story. This story doesn't make any sense to me. So Gunther is trying to tell Jey that I'm going to punish you for picking me as your WrestleMania opponent. And in doing that, I'm going to beat up Alpha Academy. Now, mind you, I'm going to have a little trouble with Alpha Academy because they're apparently good wrestlers when I'm trying to pick at you. So I'm going to struggle a little bit with Cesaro, but not too much. I'm going to struggle a little bit with Otis, but not too much. And that's all to prove to you, Jey Uso, you don't belong. You know what make this story a lot more better? If Gunther went to SmackDown and started beating the crap out of Jimmy. So that way be like, you see this? This is exactly what it's going to look like when I fight you. Make it personal. Don't be fighting people, Jey. He got no affiliation with Alpha Academy.
Yeah, he's just cool with them, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, so but Drew
already did that to Jimmy.
Yeah, okay. Well, so Jimmy, look, that's what Jimmy got to be, man. He got to be a puncher bag.
Man,
and I mean, that it just feels like that would make more sense than him fighting Alpha Academy. This story really is kind of lackluster for it to be the world title.
Yeah, and then you got A-Town Down Under involved.
Which I don't understand why they got in, but okay.
Yeah. It is weird because Austin Theory kind of likes Jey, but still want to impress Waller or something, or be cool with Waller.
Which doesn't make any sense because Waller's the reason why he's not NXT champion. Technically.
Yeah. That group would have been split up by now.
They should have. Right. Boy, it's been over a year now. I keep saying this because it's upsetting me. They should have been fault.
We should have did a pool of when they're going to break up.
Right.
They were just not too long ago was at each other's throats. So, but I think outside of the story dynamics for Jey Uso and Gunther, it just still feels a little overshadowed, especially now with current events. So
I mean, yeah, it's hard not to talk about Rock, Cena, and whatever Punk want to do, and then who knows if Roman coming back. So it's like it's hard to be standing out beyond that. But Jey trying to do it. I mean, he always gonna have a crowd, and that's all he really needs. The crowd is gonna be into the match, and he like I said, I feel like they're gonna start WrestleMania with that match.
Let me tell you, I changed my opinion. If Bianca and Io and all this is going to be the convoluted mess it's about to be, this needs to main event night one. Because if Jay's going to win, you might as well have that crowd yeeting out the building.
So he need to be a main event then.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're going to have the women's championship match be the convoluted mess that it is right now, whether it's a triple threat or not, you might as well make this the main event. Because at least it's the people's champ Jey Uso. The crowd is going to be up for him.
So you changing what you said previously then?
Well, because at first I thought it was going to be Rhea and Bianca. It's like, you got to make that the main event, right? But if it ain't going to be Rhea and Bianca and it's going to be Rhea, Bianca, and Io, you might as well just make that the opener.
Yeah, possibly. But if this triple threat match happens, then what? That's as far as Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman.
Oh, yeah. You put that in the middle. I don't care. That's not...
That's still... You still don't think that main events?
No, because it's not a world championship.
I don't think it's happening. I think they're saving Roman to come back at night 2 on WrestleMania and get involved with the main event.
Oh, look at that.
Really?
Thank you, Jay. Hey.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way you not advertising Roman Reigns for a match.
Because listen, I think they're saving Roman Reigns. He's not even going to... We won't see Roman until WrestleMania. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
They're saving him for that very moment.
Wow.
He's out there, and he's going to be the one to stop Cena in the final boss. Builds up to WrestleMania in New Orleans.
Oh, you know what? I don't hate this idea. Let me tell you why. I'm actually having a real hard time trying to figure out why Roman would even interfere in the CM Punk Seth Rollins match. Like, he don't like either one of these guys.
Outside of the stump.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he doesn't like either one of these guys anyway, so it's like they could beat the brains off all they care. Nothing I do is going to change their outcomes or is going to benefit my outcome. I could see him coming in and stopping The Rock because it's like, what are you doing bringing this outsider into family business type BS for? What is this wanting souls thing? And that can lead to Roman and Rock at WrestleMania 41 or 42, or hell is in New Orleans. I can see that. I'm not saying it'll happen. Roman could be back sooner, but I was like, that's not a bad plan. I don't know.
I hear you. I just don't see advertising WrestleMania without Roman Reigns on it right now, especially if Roman Reigns could go.
Well, because you got John Cena.
Yeah,
you got Cody Rhodes. And you got The Rock.
You're
already selling right there. Like,
what?
Cena and The Rock put butts in seats all day.
Seriously, right now, there's a buzz. We just talked about how the buzz is going on. And Roman, look, Cena, Rock, that's all you needed. And that's it.
Because, and CM Punk and Rollins, their feud alone is perfect without Roman at this point.
Yeah, but they having a match on Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden. So there's something got to be added to that for WrestleMania.
Oh, that could be the Paul Heyman favor.
Could be.
Which is what?
Who knows? Who knows? That's the point.
Why if Paul Heyman involved, Roman
it doesn't have to mean Roman. I mean, for a week, it could be Brock Lesnar, right? It could be Claudio, right?
Lord, no.
We talking about Paul Heyman people. For all we can say, it could be Tommy Dreamer. Right? I just start pulling all these Paul Heyman people out to work. It can be any of that.
You might as well say Ryback.
Why not? Feed me more.
Feed me more.
You the Paul Heyman guy for a hot second.
Spell, yeah, like a cup of coffee.
Listen. I wouldn't be surprised if they're saving Roman for that big moment in that main event.
Man,
It could be.
I don't
It
know,
could
bro.
be.
I don't know, bro.
This is where I agree with the professor, because we still got a pay-per-view after WrestleMania.
Yeah, right. There's
Yeah,
nothing
but
wrong
this
with
is
Backlash.
WrestleMania. I don't care nothing
know.
about no Backlash. I mean,
Yeah.
Backlash is gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but this is WrestleMania. You put your tribal chief at the biggest show you got.
Yeah, but you got
Advertise that man.
You have the High Chief.
All right,
And,
but anybody calling him that? We call him the final boss.
well, I mean, he's legit.
Right? I mean, that's the same
but
word.
But
Look,
he ain't
final
wrestling.
boss, High Chief, different language.
Yeah,
same.
Chief.
But he ain't wrestling. We want to
Yeah.
see. We want to see Roman Reigns wrestle.
So it's
Well-
like Roman is coming back to establish his dominance right now.
Right, over Punk and Seth Rollins.
Oh, over the Rock. And
Yeah.
Hey, he might be on both nights. How about that?
It just makes more sense.
They say Seth Rollins was MVP last year. He about to be MVP this year.
Oh.
MVP.
He was the
I mean,
sixth man of the year.
I give you
Yeah,
that.
especially if we're trying to get to Rock and Roman later down the road. This is the only way.
Yeah. We've been wanting to get down there for a minute. So I still don't know if that match happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about that match too. But I tell you, this would be the ticket to get there.
It will be. I ain't disagreeing, but I'm just saying I have a hard time seeing
Can you
Roman Reigns
imagine?
not advertised.
You imagine the scene, right? Not CM Punk, but John Cena has beaten Cody down to a bloody pulp or whatever. Maybe not even a bloody pulp, but he's about to do an attitude adjustment. Out of nowhere comes Roman Reigns with the Superman punch. That place is gonna go ballistic.
Place would go ballistic. They'll lose their mind. Not even sure what's going on. And The Rock would be losing his mind too, not sure what's going on.
Right.
And I can hear him cussing up a storm.
So you're saying Cena and Roman switching places from last year? Because
I
Cena
guess.
saved Cody
Because
last year.
in Roman's eyes, the only person that's gonna take this from Cody is me.
You know what? He also owes Cody that favor for helping him.
Right.
Everybody got some favors going on.
I
Lord.
know, right? I tell you, it's a weird little conversation. You know what? I like it though. Tangle webs of stories kind of weaving themselves together.
Yeah. That would be hot. I don't know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
I would be. But I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised.
Now it could go another way. CM Punk could not CM Punk, but John Cena could actually win, and after that he comes in with the Superman punch. Either way,
I don't know. I just feel like something's gonna be on the line for night one, maybe to night two, or maybe after WrestleMania in a triple threat match. That's what I see.
We'll see. We'll see. Madison Square Garden. When is WrestleMania exactly? I keep forgetting.
April. I want to say the 5th, 16th. I don't know. Shoot.
Okay.
I feel like it's the middle of the month.
yeah.
Hey, like I said, but it's usually like the first and second or something like that. That's what they usually have it at. Into March, early April.
That's not too bad.
But now it's mid-April this year.
It's not too bad. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What
But
else
we also had other titles defending on Raw. You know, tag team titles, World Raiders and American Made. I thought American Made was gonna get this, especially with that what was it? What's it called? The Shooting Star Press.
Yep.
Yeah.
That they did American Made. But they couldn't pull it out. So I'm trying to see what is all building up to for the tag team titles on Raw. I see what's going on SmackDown. But as far as Raw, that's really been pushed to the side. I just don't know. Ain't no exciting teams for me on Raw. I'm just not. I don't know who I wanted to get on Raw. Because the War Raiders, I've been trying to get into that team, but I don't know.
Is it weird to say that maybe they need to unify the tag titles again?
No, because I was surprised they split them up last year. But I mean, I like the both new looks for the tag team titles that they brought around. I don't know. The more exciting teams are on SmackDown right now.
Are they exciting though?
Yeah, I like Street Profits. I mean, I like More City Machine Guns. DIY is always a good team, but I mean, Pretty Deadly is funny if they let their character, flesh out more. Pretty Deadly.
Yes.
But, okay, yeah. I would like the New Day to get the belts right now since they heels on Raw. There you go.
Tag
Oh
belts,
yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah, that's what we were talking about before.
Let New Day get the titles at WrestleMania. Go against the War Raiders or whatever. If they're not gonna fight Big E, they need to be fighting War Raiders for the tag team titles and win them at WrestleMania.
Yeah, clearly they're not fighting Big E, so yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I see for that.
I do think SmackDown has the better tag picture though.
Yeah. At least that's what they're showcasing. So that's what I see for that. But I don't know where they're going with the Intercontinental title.
I mean, other than that, you have Judgment Day.
Because
you have
LWO, and then there's New Day.
Karrion Kross was talking to Dominic in the back. Did you see that?
Oh, I missed him talking to Dominic, but I saw him talking to AJ.
Yeah, he had a little sad conversation with Dominic. I wonder what that's all about.
I don't know, because I think that's leading to Dominic and everybody else kicking Finn out the group. It was Dominic continues to want another member added to Judgment Day, and Finn continues to deny him. And so I think Karrion Kross is giving him the edge to either be the leader of the group or just kick Finn out and make the decision to kick Finn out and go ahead and add that member he been wanting to add.
Wonder who the member would be.
I've been trying to wrap my brain around that. Is this somebody from NXT or just somebody we just not thinking of? I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't be Karrion Kross, was it?
Nah. I mean, maybe. I mean, his group is gone. Final Testament is out of here, so it might be Karrion Kross.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, because I mean,
wow, I hear that.
That would not be a bad idea.
I mean, he kind of fit. Karrion Kross is that type of group. I don't know, a little bit.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross be the leader of the Judgment Day.
He just missing some people to do his bidding.
Yeah. Judgment Day is already way better group than Final Testament ever was. So Karrion Kross could be the new member or leader. Hey, I see it. I'm glad you have it back, Professor. But he could be the new member or leader of Judgment Day.
So fill the professor in on that. That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
Yeah, Karrion Kross joining Judgment Day and them kicking Finn Balor out.
I guess. I don't like that idea, but okay. The only reason I don't is because I like Karrion Kross is kind of being his own little whatever, his devil on the shoulder.
All his group was let go.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't need a group anyway. Let him just be whatever he is. He doesn't. I don't want him with lackeys and stuff. That's the thing about it. You join Judgment Day, it's going to be a bunch of lackeys with him.
Well, that's what it is now.
That's why Judgment Day needs to dissolve, though. Honestly, that's what it really needs to do. It needs to just break that group up.
I mean, I see Karrion Kross being, helping Judgment Day go to recreate themselves. I mean, Karrion Kross can cause a lot of havoc and confusion.
Yeah, but
which is.
Yeah. What does that do for Carlito?
Well, Carlito,
I mean, when we talking about building, when we talking about putting Judgment Day on the high pedestal, Carlito's part of this.
Know. He is. All he want to do is eat apples and play 2K.
All right, then. And I mean, what? You talking about kicking Finn out? The only other talent outside of him is what, Dom? Dom is still going to be tied up with Liv. Is Liv and all that still involved?
Man, Dom needs some single gold, man.
Yeah, Dom was good. I think he's been held down, too, though. I think he need to do some more.
No doubt.
He should be doing more than what he's doing. Because he be taking spears from Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker spearing everybody. Everybody in Judgment Day. That's what I'm trying to figure out what Braun Breaker's going for this Intercontinental title. Is he facing AJ Styles at WrestleMania? Is he facing Finn Balor? Or is Penta going to be involved? Because they had a little stare down.
Ooh.
Is Logan Paul involved in that? Because Logan Paul and AJ had a stare down.
So what if it's a multi-man match? I'm telling you, man, if Mania had every match as a multi-man match, I would not be upset.
That'd be
Everybody wants everyone to be on the Mania card anyway, because apparently Backlash is just the worst thing in the world to be booked to.
I'm sorry. If I could be at WrestleMania on Backlash, what am I picking?
I'm picking whatever show going to pay me and I'm invited to.
Oh, man.
See, it's about the money. It's about the money.
It is.
Nah. See? What you blame Punk? It was WrestleMania. Everybody want to be there. But either way, we're going to see what happens. I mean, I do want to see a multi-man match. I ain't going to lie. I love multi-man matches.
Would it be a 6-way match or a 4-way match?
I'll probably just do a 4-way. Don't throw all that in there. Not too many.
The Intercontinental Champion, Logan Paul, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Because they all had interactions with each other.
Yeah, I had Penta in there because they had Penta and Braun Breaker had a stare down.
Yeah, well,
but Ray Phoenix is coming in, and so Ray Phoenix and Penta could, if he comes in on time, I'm sure he will. But they can go for the tag team titles.
I like the Lucha Bros, but I'd rather have Penta be a single star.
That was a question I had before. Yeah,
I just want to talk about that. I like him being a single star. Ray Phoenix is good too. I say move Ray Phoenix over to SmackDown. Separate them.
But if Penta, they probably gonna want that luchador moment at WrestleMania.
Yeah, okay. Well, fight Rey Mysterio. Have Ray Phoenix fight Rey Mysterio. Battle of the Rays.
Yeah, I don't know how far Ray Phoenix gets on his own. I don't know.
What's wrong? Ray Phoenix is legit.
I know. He's great in the ring. But as far as charisma, I think Penta has more charisma than he does.
Penta is crazy. I don't know. I love Penta though. He has a very unique look about him too. Like outside of La Parka, no other luchador looks like Penta.
Yeah.
You got the La Parka vibes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like his little intro.
The mask and the face paint under the mask. So.
I love his little walk. What is that? Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing there, man? You're freaking me out. Zero fear.
And that pinwheel going off behind him thanks to somebody I know.
Yeah, here you go. Triple H. I swear. I want to see if Triple H gets more involved on camera.
Who else is in the Hall of Fame? I think they put Earthquake and what's his name in there?
Is Earthquake going
Oh,
there?
really?
Yeah, they put what was their team name?
Natural Disasters.
Natural Disaster.
Tugboat?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, he became Avalanche. I don't even know his real name.
Avalanche and Earthquake. Yeah.
I remember he was Tugboat.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah.
See that? I didn't see that on social media, really.
I haven't either. I heard about it, but I wasn't sure. Is Lex Luger going in the Hall of Fame?
I don't see why not.
DDP is helping him learn to stand, I think, walk again.
It's really working.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I think he's going to Hall of Fame, because I think he wants to get up and stand at the podium and give a speech.
Oh, man, that would be amazing.
What happened to Luger?
I don't know. Drugs?
Was it the steroids? Was it roids?
Could be that
I
too.
don't
I
know.
never really looked into it, and I can't use my computer because it's going to crash.
Oh, shit. You better use that phone. But, hey, man, that would be awesome. I mean, DDP is a treasure to the wrestling business because he done helped so many wrestlers with like
DDP
different
yoga.
issues. And, get back on their feet and get their life together. So, shout out to DDP. He was one of my favorite wrestlers too, though, back in the day.
One of the original People's Champions.
Right.
He was a People's Champion.
So, according to ChatGPT, Lex Luger experienced a significant decline in health in 2000. He suffered a spinal stroke, left him temporarily paralyzed. Yeah,
that sucks. I was never a Luger fan, but that does suck.
I mean, the only the Luger moment that stands out to me is when he showed up at WCW that night at that they was in the Mall of America.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the first Nitro. That stood out to me as well. What stood out to me though is because he was on WWF television, I think at least a week or two prior. He was still Lex Express, less Lex Express, Lex Luger. And he lost the match, and then boom, he's on Nitro. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that first Nitro.
Yeah. Mall of America.
Time he slammed Yoko.
Yeah, that was in the SS Intrepid. I remember that too.
Yeah.
I thought that was Hogan.
Outside of that, I wasn't really I thought he always had a good physique, but that was about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to build him off of that. I mean, the narcissist and stuff like that. So they try to build him off that. But I don't know. They do the Lex Express. They try to make him the next Hogan. I guess it just didn't work out for him. It seemed so awkward when they try to put a belt on him to see how the crowd would like it. I was like, we know he's not the champion, so I don't know why y'all would do this.
Right.
But I don't know. But as far as Raw, I think we've done Raw. Let's go to NXT.
Yeah.
we're trying to build a roadblock. I'm trying to figure out why they seem like they trying to get rid of the the women's NXT North American title. It's like they trying to combine that with the women's NXT title with Julia and Stephanie McCool. Yeah, I want to see that match, but it's like, I want to see both belts. Y'all just brought that dish, last year?
So the loser gets both belts?
No, I mean, the winner gets both belts.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The winner gets both belts.
Yeah.
Winner takes all. It's got to be another reason. I guess they're going to maybe they're going to make their own version of the Undisputed title.
Well, what you brought the belt out for? They just bought it because Kalani had it, then Fallon Henley, and then he got Stephanie McCool with it.
You think they're unifying them?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because why would they put both titles on the line?
Well, maybe
I don't know. Well,
I mean, because now you guys. Well,
Keith Lee won them, work better right? They unify them then when Keith Lee won them.
Yeah. But it works better having two because you got so many women on that NXT roster. So
yeah, because you got so many great women, and that's why that's why they made the title.
Yeah, but I don't know
many good women on NXT.
But I'm not. What makes you think they're unifying them? I guess that's my question. I
think they said it on Tuesday.
Well, one reason I say unifying is because that's what it sounds like to me. Because if the winner takes all, I mean, they're just gonna be the NXT champion and the
yeah,
North America.
Well, because that's happened. I mean, it's happened before.
Yeah, It'd be like Triple H. I mean, but
Well,
you know,
okay. Well,
everybody.
no, this is a mid card and a world title. See, that's the reason why I'm
Yeah.
weird about the whole idea of it being unified, because usually when unification happens, both belts are on the same level. But whenever there's two separate, Hogan and Warrior, that was the winner takes all, but they ended up giving up the secondary title. Goldberg and Hogan. Goldberg was the United States champion. Keith Lee, he held both the North American and the NXT. So that's why, did they use the
But
word
yeah.
unify, or did they just...
I think they said it on Tuesday, but I gotta go back and see. But that's what I'm saying. But if you do that, you make you give up one. Well, then why I put on the line in the first place?
Well, I mean, that's up to the champion.
Just take it for somebody.
That's the champion. Like, that's the other side of it. Like, that's what the champion decided. I want a shot at your belt. Well, you want a shot at my title? You got to put your belt on the line too. All right. Well, we'll see who the best is.
But it didn't seem like that was the build up for this.
Well, like, yeah,
it's like they just want to see Stephanie versus. They just want to see Stephanie versus Julia, and then now they had both titles on the line.
Well, I mean, I do admit it was slapped together just almost like an hour ago. Until it's like,
it seemed like.
I mean, it's a match everybody wants to see, so why not make it interesting and go for the gambit?
Do you really want to see this match?
I guess I do. I mean, I feel like they both great wrestlers, and the reason both of them came at the same time, and they a big star on the NXT brand. They kind of leading it right now. Well, two that are both being champions right now. But
they've done a lot on the independent scenes right before this part.
Yeah,
she had a match. Monet, and then got snatched up by WWE.
I mean, is it like they trying to get one of them to the main roster? That's why they're trying to take the bid off of one of them.
That could be the case. It's just my beef is wanting to see the match is fine, but I'm always a big person who likes a story over a match. I don't want to see the match just thrown together just for the sake of it thrown together. You know, I have that same issue with AEW when they do it. Consistency. I don't like when
they kind of been beefing since they got there.
Yeah, I guess, but it's never been like really. From what I've seen, they've also teamed up a lot too. So
yeah, they've teamed up a lot.
So that's
it's like they got each other face, but it's like ain't seen no serious in that.
Yeah, give me some heat. So. That's what I want. Some heat. That's why you do a winner take all, because that's all the heat you're gonna get.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
I guess.
I don't know, but we had a men's North American title put on the line with Tony D'Angelo and Sean Spears.
Yeah.
And Sean Spears actually won.
Chairman of the board. Yeah. So did he win so that Ricky Saints can take it off of him?
That's what I'm thinking.
Why couldn't he just have it take it off of Tony D'Angelo?
I said that.
Why not just take
I said they're going to give it to Spears. And then because Saints had to take the title off a heel. Tony D'Angelo's face now.
So you know what? Doesn't Tony D'Angelo have someone who's about to betray him pretty soon to his family? Who's that? I don't trust that blonde guy.
I don't know.
Oh, see, this is
talking 2 Stacks.
Yeah, I guess it's his name, Joey Stacks, whatever. I don't trust him. I think he could have betrayed Tony, which could have helped Ricky. I guess you don't want Ricky Stark's first title win to be tainted with a feeding or whatever.
So you think he's paving the way for Saints to get it, huh?
Yeah, because Ricky Saints and Sean Spears had a stare down also in the back. So that could be foreshadowing that match. So Sean Spears is going to be a transitional champion, I think. That's what I said before. But we'll see. I mean, that match wasn't all that. The Sean Spears and Tony D'Angelo. I never been a Tony D'Angelo fan.
After the match, he didn't want to shake Sean's hand either. So.
Yeah. Oh, Shawn Michaels, yeah. I mean, Sean Spears remember that moment.
When Shawn
Michaels kicked him.
Yeah. Who are you, Stan? Then he kicks him. See? You just made me kick Stan. Which I wish I could quit, but I can't because it's garbage.
That's who that was?
Yeah, same
that
guy.
was him.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's him. So now he remember that moment. So he ain't shaking Shawn Michaels him.
A lot of callbacks.
Man, back there with old Triple H. Godly, bro.
Oh, Lord, here you go.
Sean Spears. Okay.
Yeah.
Kalani Jordan.
Oh.
She's a good heel.
Oh, she lost to Jada Parker though, right?
Yeah, but she's good heel. She's getting up there. She's building herself up. She's taking a lot of losses on the way. But that's former her heel moniker or whatever, her heel attitude. All these losses she takes. She done got about 5 losses in a row since she lost the North American title.
She hadn't really found herself then, has she?
Well, she never got a rematch either, did she?
Maybe she need to recalibrate this whole heel idea then, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if she did or not.
Maybe this heel life ain't the way for her.
It's building. She ain't at full heel yet.
Well, I mean, you can't be a heel and lose 5 in a row. Using 5 in a row is what makes you a heel.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's making her into a heel.
Okay.
That's what's happening right now.
No, because she's already a heel.
I don't know, man.
All right.
She just got an attitude right now. She ain't fully went there yet.
Okay.
In my mind.
She needs another moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think Jada Parker, she on her way. I think she need a championship match because she said she's looking to see who wins out of Julia and Stephanie. Jada Parker should be up next after that for one of those titles, for that title, one of those titles, if they can join or not.
We'll see.
Because she been getting some wins.
She has been. I do like Jada Parker.
Yeah. Miss Parker.
Well, other than that, we got like that Moose and Oba building up.
How are we feeling? This is amazing. I mean, I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Oba is just a doggone monster, man.
Oh yeah, Oba got to win this match. I mean, he got to. I don't know. I guess I ain't seen enough of Moose's work. He cool, but I mean, what I've seen, I'm a way more fan of Oba.
No,
I mean, not unless Moose faction get involved.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm a little different.
I mean, that could happen, but
I'm kind of hoping Moose does win, honestly.
Oh man, you want to hit him with the NXT title?
Yeah, I think it'd be a look. I like Oba, but I like Moose, and plus, yeah, I think it'll look good for him and TNA to some degree.
It'll make sense for business wise. It's a good trade.
No,
I mean, it just took Jordan Grace.
I know that is a lot.
And God forbid Moose contract go up. You know they're gonna take him too.
No, see, they need some more. Cause Joe Hendry ain't doing a doggone thing.
Oh, what are you talking about? People still love Joe
All
Hendry.
these fans of Joe Hendry. I don't know. I don't believe. I still don't believe. It's been a while, so I still don't believe. That mean I ain't gonna ever believe.
Wow.
And you gotta believe, man.
I ain't gotta do a doggone thing. He gotta show me something. Cause like I said, him not being in this match against Oba Femi, that shows me a lot right there. I don't know. But we'll see what happens with all that. And then the Hardy Boys fighting, defending against Fraction. So that's building up. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that. But let's get on over to AEW because we got Revolution. We got to get our predictions in, man. I want to go up and get our predictions in for Revolution.
Yeah.
Pull up this.
Are we doing 10 matches? Which I think even includes the
10.
Yeah, that's yeah, they added 10.
Jesus. You know they did.
No, yeah, it's about 10 matches. If you count the 0 hour.
I'm not counting no 0 hours.
But there's only one match.
I'm clocking in at.
I mean, it's only one match on the 0 hour. So if you take that out, 9?
What was that, Big Boom AJ?
Yeah, Big Boom AJ.
No,
with hold on, Big Boom AJ with Johnny Nitro and Eminem Collection versus the Conglomeration, which I think is Orange Cassidy.
Oh,
got it.
She did get with them, ain't it? That's
Orange
hilarious.
Cassidy and Jay Briscoe.
And you got the championship match.
Go ahead.
You got a championship match too. So your boy Moxley versus Colt.
Oh yeah, that's the main event.
Yep.
But,
we'll starting the main event.
Oh, I got the card right here.
I say, yeah.
So they're gonna be in LA.
I do want to bring up. Listen, just real quick. I think Big Boom AJ is gonna win. All right, I just want to put that out there.
Okay, good for Big Boom. Get him
but no, we'll go down the card list by list. So next match: Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, steel cage match. This would be the rubber match.
Ooh.
Mind you, Kyle Fletcher got the big win in the first round, and then Will Ospreay got the win back in this Continental Classic. This will be the third match in the steel cage.
And they beat them boys down on Dynamite, boy.
Yeah, I didn't see all of that.
Even had Mark Davis getting involved. He was kind of hesitant at first.
Yeah.
He got in there.
Right.
Shoot. With all this,
I don't know, man.
it's hard to call it because it's everybody in the doggone family, if they get involved, I don't know. But I think two of them are going to be looking more at the tag team title match with the Outriders. What's that? Outrunners?
Outrunners.
Yeah, the Outrunners and Syndicate. So they're going to be involved in that. And Takeshita got some match. So, I don't know. I was thinking Coppers had a lot of help, but they already involved in other things.
Wow. Yep.
So,
I'm pulling for Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure it out. It's a cage match. Cage match, they say, it's supposed to keep people out, but I think people going to get involved. So that's what I'm trying to think about. So I think the only person really going to get involved is Mark Davis. It's going to depend on him. Yeah, and that might lead to Will Ospreay winning because Mark Davis will come back to his side.
Okay, so you got Ospreay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm picking Ospreay, regardless of the reason. Ospreay's not losing the third time to Kyle Fletcher. It's just not. That's just not going to happen. Not now. If they have a fourth match, then yeah, but no.
It's a steel cage match. I wouldn't be surprised.
I hear you, but Will Ospreay, they got to build him up to go off to something after this, because this would be a lead off for him to go after something bigger.
Is he going to go to the international championship or go back to the world?
I don't know, but whatever he goes back to, he has to have a win over Kyle Fletcher to do it. If he loses, he ain't going to get that picture then.
I mean, but it could be severe for down the line. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I'm still picking Ospreay either way. But,
yeah. All right, next match. Okada versus Brody King for the Continental Championship. God, I forget this title exists.
I still pick Okada.
Mind you, this match is a 20-minute time limit because that's just the rules of the title match for this particular belt.
Okada.
Got Okada?
It's not big enough for Okada to lose this yet.
It's got to be Okada.
Yep. I'm picking Okada because when Kenny wins the International Championship, spoiler alert, giving that away, they're going to do that's going to be a unification match, and they're going to create the Intercontinental title.
So they're going to have an Intercontinental. I mean, right now it's international and the Continental.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't.
And New Japan had an Intercontinental Championship. Chris Jericho held that. Kenny Omega won it off of him. So it happened. Next match, MJF versus Hangman Adam Page.
Adam Page.
What did y'all think of the all the security coming out and snatching MJF up like that? Like they basically tackled him to the ground.
You about to set that man on fire.
I mean, it ain't nothing new.
Well, I guess that's true. In AEW, they do a lot of.
Everybody can come on fire.
They try to set Jungle Boy on fire in a blood and guts match. That's true.
Yeah,
wait, Darby Allin did actually set someone on fire.
Yeah, with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
But listen, they tackled him like he was about to. I mean, they tackled that man like he's like. I mean, it was weird, but it was cool.
I mean, that's how they did Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber.
With the punt kick. All late.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a tackle.
They got it right away. He was about to hit him.
It's the worst possible time.
They got RKO too, ain't it?
Yeah. But yeah, MJF was hype off of that. I mean, but
I want Hangman to win this match.
Yeah, I'm just rooting for Hangman on this one.
I'm kind of done with it, MJF.
Yeah, I hear you. I honestly don't know. This is the only match this can go either way. I really don't know who's going to win this match.
See, I would figure this could have been like one of those qualifiers to whoever won out of the Ricochet and Swerve. Then they face each other. They face both of the winners of those two matches face each other to see who the world number contender for the world championship would be. But they didn't do it like that.
Yeah, I like this being what it is because MJF and Hangman actually do have a long-standing, like, just internal rivalry with each other. It dates back pretty far, so it's pretty good that they're doing this. Plus, MJF's off the whole Jeff Jarrett thing.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank God.
I'm going to pick MJF because he's a cheater. I'm picking MJF to cheat. He's going to use a Dynamite Diamond ring. He's going to cheat, and it's going to piss off Hangman, and it's going to lead to something. It's going to lead to a Texas death match because he's got to kill him.
And then Hangman wins.
Yeah, he has to kill him.
I get that. I'm still picking Hangman, but I get that logic.
Right. Wouldn't be mad at that though.
Yeah.
All right. Next match is the tag team match. AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate versus the 80s favorite child, Outrunners.
Are we really asking about this?
Because it's on the card. So yes.
All right.
Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, Hurt Syndicate. Don Callis,
No, that ain't. No, it's not happening.
Them to get involved. They gonna come out either before or after the match. I don't know.
Hurt Syndicate. I mean,
Hurt Syndicate still winning. They ain't letting Outrunners get the tag team titles.
No.
But the Callis family coming out there afterwards. That's what's going to be the big moment after the match.
I'm picking the Hurt Syndicate too, but the Outrunners getting the World Tag Team title shot on the pay-per-view, just don't be surprised. They may want to try to pop a crowd. Ain't like, they don't do that.
That would be a pop.
Trash.
I guess it would be. I don't know. We'll see. The crowd loves. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I'm picking the Hurt Syndicate. Moving on, Mercedes Moné versus Momo Watanabe. Watanabe.
Well,
if you want Watanabe, my lover, you got to. Anyway, this for the AEW TBS Championship. Mind you, this woman had the opportunity to choose any belt to go after, and she said, "I'm going after the secondary title, not the world title." Whatever. All right, Mercedes.
I thought it was like any of Mercedes belts. I thought
No,
that's what it
any
was.
title. So Mercedes Moné versus
All right.
Momo. Who you?
That's why she loses.
Okay.
Mercedes.
That's a no-brainer. You know Mercedes ain't losing no time soon
Well,
over there.
Monet always speaks louder than words. So yeah, guess Mercedes is winning this one. Next match: Ricochet versus Swerve Strickland. Number 1 contendership for the AEW World Championship is on the line. Who do you have winning this one?
Oh, yeah, Swerve back in the title picture. But this is because Ricochet been on a good. I feel like he's getting his rhythm. Feel like he's getting in his finding himself.
Yeah.
But
He did get the pinfall victory on Swerve.
Yeah.
Right.
Swerve kind of cooked him on the contract side, I know.
As long as he don't bring out the scissors, I got Swerve.
For scissors.
Well, they both got scissors. They both had them at the thing.
We're attacking people with scissors now. What in kind of world
Yeah,
are we
man.
living in?
Hey, they're gonna be in the game next
Oh
time.
my God!
Be
Scissors.
Edward Scissors hands.
Scissors.
Hey, I don't know. I just trying to think who I will see. It depends on who wins the world title match.
Well, I mean, the world
who I
title
wanna-
match is going to be after.
It's gonna be
this.
after, yeah. Because I don't know, man. I want to see Swerve win, but
You know Swerve getting back in the title picture.
yeah, but I want him to get back in and just lose. That's what I'm like.
If it's Moxley,
Even if it's Copeland.
Yeah. That's why I see either
Let's say no matter who
Christian
wins.
cashing in. I gotta do both of these at the same time. I gotta see Christian cashing in and Swerve and Christian going at it again for the world
Well,
title.
look at this. Here, understand something. Whoever wins the world title ain't about to lose a Swerve, Strickland, and Ricochet. Not if the shot is immediate. AEW don't do
Yes,
short-term world title.
yeah, especially Ricochet.
Yeah.
So you might as well you're just picking a winner at this point. You're not picking the world champion.
I got Swerve.
Yeah, because I mean Ricochet won last time, and then Swerve got to get that
roll back.
Roll back. Yeah,
You gotta get the monkey off his back.
yeah. I gotta go with Mr. Strickland.
No, you're going to Swerve. Well, God, again, I'm picking Ricochet. You know why? Because he ain't winning the world title. He's going to keep that stupid robe, and it's going to prolong this feud between the two. Ricochet is going to do something stupid to win. And he's going to end up getting the world title shot where he's probably going to get stomped out in like 1 minute.
Yeah, that's trash.
It's going to be worthless. Like I said, you're just really picking a winner in the match. You ain't getting the world title.
Yeah, because it'd be what Ricochet versus.
Oh,
Right.
that sounds awful. I'm sorry, it just does. I don't want to see that match. That's probably came out to
I mean, that's the only babyface in the situation. Like I said, because if Christian catches in or Moxley wins,
Rated R, cool. Rated R stuff.
No, I guess that'd be a reason.
mean-
Well, I'm still picking. I don't know. Swerve probably will win. I want Swerve to win, but for the sake of picking, I don't know. I feel like, okay, anyway, next one. Timeless Tony Storm versus Mariah May, the Hollywood ending. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, by the way. It's for the AEW Women's World Championship.
So when they say Hollywood ending, was this the ending of their rival? Is this what this supposed
Oh,
to be?
yeah, this is going to be it because I can't see them fighting anymore after this.
yeah,
This is like the final stage, final
Yeah,
seed.
I can't see them fighting anymore.
I already picked Tony Storm. I said that a few episodes ago.
Mariah made my girl, but I don't see Tony Storm winning like she did, pulling the wool over everybody's eye like she did, and be coming back to timeless Tony Storm just to lose again and have amnesia. So
Yeah, and I love that promo they had on Dynamite. So
I would go with Tony Storm.
Yeah, I'm picking Tony Storm.
yeah,
I just wonder what happens with Mariah May after this because I still don't know what her character is supposed to be.
yeah, because she tried to steal everything Tony Storm had,
Yeah,
and then other than that, she was just a sociopath.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all got Tony Storm. Next, Takeshita versus Kenny Omega, the Alpha versus the Omega for the International Championship.
That's dope. I gotta go with my boy Kenny. Kenny came back saying he's not an EVP no more. He just came back real serious. He trying to be the guy everybody knew him to be years ago, and get back on that train. You know what I'm saying? So, and you saying it's lead to a big match with Okada down the line, and I believe I think that's happening. So I think I'll go with Omega.
I'm gonna go with Takesha.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Is that right?
that's not a bad pick. I am picking Kenny Omega because it's going to lead to the Okada Omega match at All In, and that's where they're going to unify those titles.
I mean, it makes sense.
Final match, Jonathan Moxley versus Adam Copeland for the AEW World Championship title belt.
Did we do the trios match?
That's the that was the you mean the Big Boom AJ match?
Orange Cassidy, Big Boom, Mark.
That's at the
Okay.
pre-show. RC didn't want to do that one. So that's when I'm picking Big Boom AJ. He didn't want to do that one because RC don't feel like that's a real match.
So with this one, I'm going with Moxley on this one.
I'm going with Christian.
Oh, he cashing in his.
Hold on a second.
He need to come on with it.
So you think he's going to cash in during the match?
I ain't gonna say during.
Well, no, we got to pick a winner for this match.
Oh, got to pick out this first match. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ambassador. Colt wins, whatever you want to call him. Colt wins because Moxley has nobody behind him. He took everybody out, and Christian cashes in after that. Takes it from the edge.
I'm taking Moxley. I'm taking Moxley because Adam Copeland don't even deserve a title shot, but here we are. And secondly, you don't need that whole Death Riders to beat Roman stacked this dude at WrestleMania quite a few years ago with Bryan Danielson and kicked them both out the company. Right? Jonathan Moxley can do just same, if not at least a little bit less.
Oh, he's saying the Shield going to repeat the Shield?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm picking Moxley.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Moxley won. Moxley's always been my guy. But I'm just saying Christian just got to cash in somewhere, and it'll just be kind of storybook with it being Edge.
All right, so that's the prop bet. So your prop bet is that Christian is going to cash in, and he will be the world champion.
Yeah, but it. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody wrote this stuff down?
Nope.
Never do.
But if you did, like in the comments and please write down who we picked.
Nah, we watch it back. We know.
That's why we
it's all
record
right.
these things. We can always go back to it.
Yeah, we gotta start keeping tabs of this thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm keeping my I know my picks.
Yeah, I know my picks for the most part.
So we good with
Yeah,
it. But let us know your picks in the comments.
MJF,
Who's winning that Revolution?
Syndicate, Mercedes. Yeah, I know my picks. Well, I had Ricochet, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with that one. That's my least secure one. That's the one I'm not sure about. But even though MJF and Hangman, I'm not too sure about that either. But I feel like MJF is just gonna cheat to win because that's just what he does.
Yeah, he often get wins like that. He finds a way out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But this Saturday, we know catch us on here. We're gonna talk about everything. We might do a little watch along. We might do it. We'll see what we got going on. But join us for that. We will keep you informed, updated, and all that. But continue to comment, like, subscribe to all our platforms, especially on YouTube and TikTok. Hit the merch shop up. Get one of these hats. Fine hats. Be a part of the Champions Corner. What else we got going on, Sean? What else we got? The Patreon?
Oh, man. We got the Patreon out there. The links is in the description. Go ahead and join that Patreon. We're going to have more conversation like this. Stuff that is just for the behind-the-scenes crowds. You know, who knows? You never know what we talk about there in the Champions Club. Go ahead and get that. Get your Patreon membership today.
Oh, yeah. Get a little exclusive. Get that exclusive. But we'll see you that next time. So join us. Click that button. You'll see what we got going next time. So we love to see that from BJ, from Mr. Sean Player, from Ron G. We love to see you. Love to hear from you. But see you next time. Peace.
Good night, everyone.
Peace.
I ain't wanna know. Oh, 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 oh. Step into the ring, it's the Champions Corner time. Oh, oh, WWE, and then we break it down. We shine from the top rope to the mat, all the action on the heat. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet.